Brandon Modern, what's up, man? What up, guys? Woo! It's Friday night. You know what that means? CP's in the house. Let's get some funky stuff going on here. Yeah. What up, Patch of Heaven Farms? How you doing? A. Murray, AgTech, Diabolical, Gary Crafter, Turnings by Turner, Nathan L. How's it all? How we all going? 13 people, Tony Couture, Night at the Roxbury. Superbike Armin, what's up? Good to see you, fella. Yeah, I know. Wish we could play some music, huh? How about we go cartoonish? Let's take a... Should we take a screenshot of that? Hey, guys. CP the Tool Addict. Woo! Rawr. We're just going to have a little fun tonight. Let's take it back to the old-timey days. Hey, guys. Make it funky. Prolific, that's right. Thank you, Brandon. CP Nation in the night. Yes, what's up, Brian Meadows? We're just having fun. Yes, sir. We'll stop playing around with that. Nope, I don't want to cancel. I don't want to stop streaming. How do I get out of this? There we go. ECW, what's up, man? Loaded the big box in the truck tonight. I'll be on in a minute. Lovely. How's everybody doing? Trev, how's it going? Moro Sid, how's it going? Hope everybody's had a great week. I know I have had a fairly decent week. I feel a lot better than what I did feel. It always feels like Friday. I always feel better. You know? Just never fails. I think I picked the wrong charging cord. It's been very sick this week. That's not good, Nick. Major has all the tech and tools half off. That must be the grocery store. Meyer, I'm guessing that's what it is. Dyson Brooks, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. We got 21 of my finest people in here. Grimmute, how's it going? Henry's over here. He's attentively looking on, wanting lots of attention from me. What do you want, buddy? What do you want? You just want to be petted? He's been missing me all day. We've been busy today. Busy as a beaver today. I'm good at all my bills paid on time so far. That's awesome. You get the weight limit on those Blue Point magnet trays? Trev, I did not get a weight limit on those magnet trays yet. No, I did not. I have had a lot going on. And it's hard to be out in the garage when it's this chilly out, because it's hard to be out in my shop because I don't have a very good heater system. Come on, fella. Why is this thing not working? I think I picked the wrong charging cord. I got a bad charger. charges. Yes, I've been very busy, very busy. What's a good set of long reach pliers? The Mac Corn ones were sold out. That is good. You know, I kind of like the double jointed. I'll be honest with you, Brandon. That is a pretty good question. Since the double jointed pliers have come out, I kind of stay away from the Stork pliers. Now the snap-on ones are really nice, but with those double jointed pliers, you can get into a tighter space without them opening up all the way. And I'll tell you what, don't kid yourself. I like the Menards Mastercraft ones. I'm not sure who's making them, but they work really good. You're right, AgTech. Nothing wrong with a little good beaver. Snap-on and SK have some sturdy yes, they sure do. Ice cold heat in the summer, right? Yep. 24 wrenches. Ooh, they went up $100. Diabolical. That sucks. I think I got mine for $374. Greasy Shop Rag. What's going on, Scott? Hero Rider. How's it going? My favorite ratcheting screwdriver is my Mac one. I have had a snap-on one, and they're nice too. Can't complain about those. Yeah, maintenance free. Absolutely a patch. I understand that. Mine is what's going on, Power Stroke Jude? We've got a live unboxing tonight. I have the Snap-on and Williams ones. Snap-on and Williams ones. Was that you asked? Joey Barth, how we doing? Snowing there? No, it is not snowing here yet. I was surprised. Missing my December Snap-on flyer. Yes, I have not seen that one yet. Cornroll. Nick Pixel, what's up? Yes, absolutely. Save their pennies, yeah. If you guys want them. No, I'm just surprised. I knew they were going to go up, though. They were so hot the last time. I think I heard that they sold like 2,000 sets. I knew it was one of those deals where you had to get it then, because you weren't going to get them for that price ever again. Guys, when those deals are hot like that, you got to jump on them. Jaron Wilson, what's up? All is good, but we could use some snow. Man, I'm out in the snow. Thank you, Diabolical, for the heads up. I definitely appreciate that. Hi, Power Stroke Jude. I won't put you in timeout tonight. Hit that likes, guys. 11 likes in there, 38 in the chat. Dyson, I hope I do make you laugh, because that's mainly what, that's a good deal. Totally tuber tool time. Hope everyone is staying healthy and such. Absolutely. Definitely a good thing. I feel good today. Snow equals money. Yeah, some guys do like, they make some money off that. It's supposed to be in the 50s next week in northern Indiana. That's not good for the Wisconsin. Hey, Tony Tool Time, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? No, it's the regular wrench set like I got, 32 to 6 millimeters. 6 millimeter to 32. Does have a few skips in it. It is the big wrench set. I'm in Muncie. How far is... Yeah, Muncie, Indiana. Pretty awesome set for regular wrenches. Pretty hard to beat. What's that add up? How many pieces is that? If you guys seen my video on Instagram, or seen my picture on Instagram, the set on my far side is my Mac Precision Torque wrenches. They are not USA made, but they are probably one of the best, bar none, non-USA made sets on the market. I do enjoy them. They are definitely, they hold up, they don't spread. Compared to what I did have, which I did have SKs, and I couldn't complain about them, but the Mac Precision Torque wrenches are a little bit longer pattern. They have the anti-slip design, the same as the Mac Knuckle Sabers, which I like over most other wrenches because they don't have the flanking system in them, which does chew up some nuts. So, Fort Wayne. I like the stream. I appreciate that, Dyson. I love having people on here and love Joshua Brandenburg. I love having people on here and love doing the stream on Friday night. For the subscribers, Adam Danello, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. Rust liquid wrench ratchet. Yeah. We got, what am I missing here? We got people messaging me. Oh, John just sent a picture of the flyer. I have that flyer. 14 piece. Oh, it's only a 14 piece. And then you get the free. Yeah. 14 piece, 26 to 32, 20 to 24, and then the 6 to 9, 19 millimeter. She's a coming, boys. She's a coming. Right there she is. $4.29. I should go back in October, I believe it was last year. Let's check that out and just compare the prices, shall we? Let's see what they look like. I got the flyer from last year. Mac Tools. Let's look her up, fellas. How about that? Anybody curious? I'm curious. I'm always a curious little fella. Let's go take a look at the flyer last year. I believe it was October when they had that deal. Oh, it was December last year. I'll be dipped. It's not quite $100. There's the wrench deal from last year, fellas. $389. So she didn't quite go up $100. There's the wrench deal from last year. Bundle combination. And let's just take a screenshot. Let's just post that on Instagram. Should we just stir up the pot? Let's see here. So this year it's $4.29. Yeah, $389, so 90. 40 bucks. 40 bucks ain't bad, right? 40 bucks. 40 bucks inflation. That's the price of tea in China, right? Right, fellas? What up, occupant? Yoda Doug's in the house. Jaron Wilson, my sheriff, is awesome. Already saying that we'll arrest city cops if they try to push mask mandates. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely down with that. Not bad, not far off, Adam. $389. Abner Trinidad, what's up? CP, do you think it's worth by the same tool twice? No, different brand. So if you already have a good set of wrenches, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Unless you're going to get a good deal on trading in your wrenches or selling your old ones. So I did technically buy the same set. The only thing is, I didn't have the 24 or above. I did have the standard set in SK, which I have not bought the standard set of Precision Torques. And I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to be just fine with the SK wrenches for keeping those for standards. They work just fine. The problem I was having was that I had a metric set of Mac wrenches, knuckle savers, up to 19, which are USA made, and I had the rest were SKs up to 22, which I had 2 sets. So I've got 3 sets of metric wrenches now. I definitely could have spent my money elsewhere, but over the course of 20 years, it happens. A lot of guys probably do what I do. Yeah, Walter Frederick, I agree. Any snow on the ground? Nope. Buy one, get one, though, yeah. If you can get rid of your old stuff, you know, Blue Point or Tecton, 1/4-inch drive. I would go with Tecton. Don, honestly. I would definitely go with Tecton. Jim C, what's up? I would definitely go with Tecton. I like Tecton because Tecton's going the route in which I wish a lot of tool companies are going. Tecton's one of the best companies right now that is, if they got a storefront, they could take over where Craftsman left off. Tool Guy Ty, what's up, man? Get them fellers to bed. Dwayne B, what's my opinion on 1/4-inch drive socket set? Looking at a 48 piece. I love the SK stuff, guys. Not gonna lie, you're never gonna hear me talk bad about the SK line of tools. They're pretty solid stuff. Professional. Who's Gretchen Whitmer? I have been using SK for years. Yeah, definitely solid. Love the SK stuff. I have the kit. Yeah, Tekton, nice fit on fanners. Yeah. Only problem, I haven't tried their new impact sockets, and I definitely would like to see their impact sockets now, since they changed them up, because they were really fat. And I had problems with them fitting into places when I used, when I had to use them on stuff. I had some guys in the shop that had Tekton sockets, and every time, you know how you buy somebody's toolboxes when you're in the shop? I got a big announcement for you guys, too. Pretty exciting stuff coming to the channel. Mr. Subaru, what's up? Tekton upgrade from... Absolutely, Abner. Without a doubt. Tekton has one of the best affordable deals on 4-way angle wrenches like Snap-ons. Yes. Gretchen Whitmer is governor of Michigan. She's facing impeachment, dude. Oh, okay. Bill Beckett, what's up? You know I have too many tools when the Snap-on dealer calls me at home to borrow something from me. That's awesome. ETR Garage, what's up? Yes, I'm pregnant, AgTech. I'm expecting a new wife. No, we got something else going on. Yeah, Trev, not quite yet. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna test those trays. They're pretty stout, Trev. I really have a pool up already. So my Snap-on route finally sold. Poor sold from Texas. Texas moved out of South Carolina. This BFE franchise. Old dealer and I have a pool up already. Oh, boy. Just flew back home. Joey Morrison. What's going on? Our winner from the dinner. How you doing this week, Joey? I didn't want to bother you last week. I didn't know kind of how you felt, so I didn't want to bother you too much. You let me know when you're ready, and we'll talk about getting all your stuff to you. The Love Stream. We're on the Love Stream tonight, boys. Love Stream. Larry Borgstrom, how's it going, buddy? The Outlaw, Larry Borgstrom. Did I miss him? Did I miss Larry? Nathan L. Meyer, what the hell's going on here? Oh, there's Larry. Hey, Larry. Yeah, there he is. I didn't even get to him yet. Tekton, very impressed with their tough millimeter 6-32, 1.5 to 2.11. I'm feeling okay. Spree spools. Eric, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, Joey, I didn't know, I didn't want to bother you, buddy, but I know that, yeah, I don't know, Trev. We're not sure yet. We haven't got the ultrasound back. I have like 24 nieces. 56 people in the chat and 27 thumbs up. How about that, guys? How about that? Pretty decent ratchets, ETR, from what I've seen of, I looked at old Bearded CB's ratchets. Another good company. Pretty hard to deny. Guys, there is so many, I got a video coming out. It's talking about this. We are, I am burned out. I don't know how you guys feel, but I am burned out with so many of these new, tool vendors Like, basically they're Harbor Freights. That's how Harbor Freight got their name. They buy tools and broker them and sell them. Either put their name on them. I know there's a lot of stuff out there, but I gotta tell you, it is overwhelming the amount of money that's being wasted with middleman on some of this stuff, guys. Really gotta tell you. The more and more I look at it, it just gets old. Which I've known about it for a long time, but there's some these new companies that are coming up. They tell you about their tools, but they're getting them bought from somewhere else. There's one manufacturer, and then we have a sticker company. Like, Matco is basically the same way. They don't make anything. They sell their stuff. How about the TikTok tool experts? Oh, my God. There's just so much bad information out there, guys. It is terrible. I love the guys that tell me, too. I got into a TikTok argument. A guy was telling me about his shop foreman giving him his, borrowing tools. This kind of blows my mind. And another thing is, like, shop owners. I don't understand shop owners. How can these guys not have tools? How can they not afford to pay their help? And then they call themselves good shops. If you're literally, you own a business and you can't afford to keep your help, then how can you say that you're a good shop or you're a good mechanic? Blows my mind. There's so many problems in the automotive industry. SMG, SMH, okay. Like Mountain Tools, yes. Cabo makes Mountain. That's one company. These Infar Industries wrenches are better than flank drive. Oh my God. They're the same. Milwaukee makes the same wrench as Carlisle, Icon. Guys want to argue about these brands, and they're the same damn brands. You're 100% right, Mr. Subaru. One Mechanic, what's up? Fishing the Beauty, what's up? From across the pond. How you doing, buddy? Are you in Canada or are you in Europe? I can never tell with that currency that comes through. I'm going to sell my tools and put all on red. Also thinking about upgrading my Craftsman Commodore wrenches to Proto. Man, they look nice. Oh, dude, Dwayne B, you ain't going to hate that. I guarantee you. Can't go wrong with Proto. Proto's solid stuff. Europe. Okay. Sweet. I'm getting sick of these freeloading customers. Yeah, there's a lot of customers. Infar Industries stamps out Milwaukee, Icon, Napa, etc. Checking by. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ordering tools, putting their name on it. Williams is reasonable. Yes, Williams is definitely. Williams and Wright. Don't discount Wright. We need to narrow them down. I want to find stuff. Like, I got this Tang stuff. Tang stays pretty different from a lot of other tools. That's kind of why I kind of took on that opportunity to do some stuff with Tang for cheaper stuff. Is they're not the same stamping out crap like everybody else. Yes, Williams and Wright. Don't forget Wright. Wright Tools does do some rebranding, though, I noticed. When you look in the catalog, they sell channel lock. Wright Tool does. I thought that was interesting if you guys haven't looked through the Wright catalog. Germany for the most part, living in France, though. Wow, that's awesome. Man, I'll tell you what. Me and Nick Pixel were just talking to a guy from Romania. I would love to do a tour one of these days. Just come over. One of these days would be so awesome to be able to go somewhere and see my subscribers in another country. That would be awesome. I can call up High Five Infar Industries and any other Taiwan tool producer tomorrow and start my own. Dude, Mr. Subaru, why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? Why don't we? I seen Tang tools on Wheeler Dealers Edition. China uses them. Yeah, they're definitely. Yeah, Armstrong's gone is a sad deal. I have the metric right grip yeah, great wrenches. Yes, I would really like to get some. You know, I was looking, Trev or Adam. I was looking for right grip deep offset wrenches. I kind of wanted to try something different. You know, Mr. Subaru kind of got me turned on to the Stahl Villas, and I was thinking, you know, maybe I was going to order some Stahl Villas, but I thought, well, maybe I'll look at Right and get some of those. Don't make them. Disappointment. Walter Williams, USA, same. No, that's not quite exactly true. Elizabeth, Tennessee is where a lot of the Snap-on wrenches are made. I'm not sure that all of the Snap-on sockets are being made in the Williams factories anymore. Mr. Subaru could probably elaborate more on that. That's an interesting topic because back in the day when they bought Williams, I think there was a lot of that, and I think that kind of changed up now. Solar-powered hammer. Yes, literally just need a name and a trademark. Well, I have a trademark. I can imagine one mechanic. They look like great wrenches. I do have a little chrome coming off the opening, but they're stout. Can you do some more filters? I picked up some Williams 8-point sockets. They're sweet. Snap-on Elizabeth makes ratchets, screwdrivers, pry bars, punches, and chisels. They make wrenches there too, Brandon. They make their new ratcheting long wrenches there. Yep. There you go. You got it. You want it. Kingsport Tool Reviews from right down the road from there, I think also. Some Williams tools are made on the same dies and stamps as the Snap-on screwdriver sockets and ratchets and other tools. Okay. I stand corrected, Walter. You were more correct on that than I guess I... Lies. Lies. What lies? New Britain, USA made tools before they are vintage tools. So the New Britons are actually the expert stuff, Trev. I object. I was able to take the tour of the plant last year. That's awesome, Brandon. I object, Your Honor. Okay, what are we lying about, Trev? Yeah, someday we will, Dyson. It's all about working it up to that. Robert 2112, what's going on? I don't know quite yet. Alrighty, buddy. I appreciate that, Trev. I'm working on figuring it out. Same as cat hand tools, the ratchets use Snap-on repair kits, sockets same different. Okay. Interesting. I never really looked into it. I just know that Snap-on has moved around so many different factories since, you know, and it's really hard to keep up with them. They have, what, 9 plants, Mr. Subaru? No, I do not, Aaron Gilson. I do not remember Industrial Select. That's pretty good of you. My Snap-on guy wouldn't warranty out cat stuff on mine. How did your DeWalt clipboard? Zachary, it wasn't as good as I had hoped. It was kind of cheap. I was hoping for a lot more, and it wasn't as good as I... But for 20 bucks, what can you expect? It wasn't bad. I liked the little light on it. That was nice. I guess that's about the best I can say about it. It's okay. You know, it's not the greatest thing. If you drop it from a good distance, it'll break. Kind of disappointing. Nobody makes anything quality anymore. Kentucky Tech, what's up? How's it going? Seen you got your wrenches already. Kentucky Tech's already bought his. I seen it on Instagram here a little bit ago. Yes, because they probably do a different chroming process. The Snap-on chroming process is a, oh my God, I forget the name of it now. It's a different chroming process, and it's a little bit more extensive, and that's what makes it a little bit pricier. Snap-on chrome is some of the best chrome on the planet. When you see that bright, shiny chrome, which I do have a Matco Taiwanese wrench, don't be fooled by the shiny. The shiny doesn't mean that it's better. This shiny chrome does not mean it's a better process. That bling is meant, it's like going into a freaking, whatchamacallit. It's like going into a casino. The light catches your eye. The bright shiny chrome is not meant, this is not that great of chrome. It is a plating. It's an 8 or a 9 in the USA. Murphy, Elizabeth's, Algona, City of Industry. Yep, City of Industry is where they do the electronics. Elkmont, Conway. Tang Tools has some nice kits with toolboxes. I do agree, Joseph. That was what kind of turned me on. Did I miss Tone with... I'm missing people already? Tone! Nuts and bolts with Tone. What's up? Good Lord. Ran right over it. I apologize, guys. My head's in the clouds. I miss over some of you guys. There's a lot of people that when they're talking and I see it in the chat, I apologize because I'm looking at the next question or whatnot. Snap-on Johnson City, they unionized it and the Snap-on closed the plants and Elizabeth plant took over in Johnson City. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's like 5 Tonys in here. Perfect! Lots of Tonys. Anyone ever see the New Britain ISA made tools before? I have a bunch, pretty vintage stuff. No, I've not seen I've seen some of the older stuff, I guess, but most of the New Britain stuff now is all Expert and New Britain tool. I think it come out as New Britain. Fishing with Beauty might run across some of that stuff over in Europe. They have a whole different market of tools over there, guys. Yeah, it's pretty extensive. I've watched several videos on it, Mr. Subaru. It's very intriguing. There's 3 different types of chroming. There's plate chroming, and then there's God, I wish I could think of the name. It's very extensive. Of course, Diabolical, you probably know about good chroming. Mike Jones, what's up? Had a Williams ratchet for years, stripped and joking with the Snap-on guy. Told him I wanted a kit for it. He informed me it was rebrand Snap-on and put a head kit in it for me. Can't beat that. That is very nice. The JNC 345 would make a great Xmas gift. Thanks for turning us on. Oh, dude. Look at this. Look what goes with me all the time now. Ta-da! Love this thing. Amazing. You want to talk about a quality lithium-ion smart jump pack for the money? I trust this thing the best on the market. I will take this over a Noco any day of the week. Pretty compact. You look like that. I mean, it's longer, but it's still, look at this, one hand. Nice gripping. I love this thing. I use it to charge my phone. Keep it up here. It charges super fast. The light functions never do impress me on these things. But I love this. The cords on it, the jumper leads. That thing goes with me literally everywhere now. I kid you not. Let's just show you. Can you hold that for me, Henry? Thank you. You guys get me talking about chlor stuff, I'll tell you what. Look at these leads. They're longer than most of the Noco ones. That's almost 3 foot of leads. Super heavy duty cables. You cannot beat the Chlor Automotive stuff. They've been in the game for a long time. Shielded. It's an awesome jump pack. Alright. What's everyone's opinion on the Snap-on cordless tools? If it's the ratchets, bingo. If it's the little impact, the CT761, I like that. I kind of like to have one, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I really like the whatchamacallit. I like the Milwaukee Stubby over having the CT761. That's my only problem. More power. Snap-on. Ooh, Henry. That smells like a dirty dog fart. Nuts and bolts. Okay, I'm here now. I got disconnected. Snap-on. 14.4 cordless ratchets are great. I agree. Trivalent. There you go, Gary Crafter. Hexavent. Gary Crafter. Thank you, buddy. That's exactly. Trivalent, chromium, hexavalent. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Diabolical. Yep. CT761. Yep. Love it. What volt should I go for looking for a 1/4 inch 3/8 ratchet screwdriver? Nick? What's going on here? Iodized chroming. Yeah, I don't think Trev's a troll, guys. M12 Stubby blows. Yes, exactly, Mr. Subaru. Hey, Dave. Good to see you, brother. Yes. Was Matco wrench a major unboxing for tonight? No. Ha! I do have another unboxing. It's not really that great. It's the electrolyte chroming. The hexavalent, the trivalent, and those are the ones I'm talking about. The trivalent chromium and hexavalent chromium. There's another process too, and that's the chrome plating, which is kind of like powder coating. Williams ratchet, 936 snap-on ratchet. I'm looking for a 14.4. Are you looking for a ratchet or a screwdriver? If you want the screwdriver, I guess that Snap-on has a 14.4 screwdriver. Your phone keeps smacking and breaking charger connection. I hear it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because I got that magnetic. Tarek's in the house. Sell out shill. Woo! Tarek bought a hell of a lot of Mac tools this week. Let's talk about that. Tarek bought himself a load of Mac tools, had the Mac truck up at his house. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Hard Knocks! What's up, man? Woo! Hard Knocks in the house. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I like the Snap-on ratchets, personally, in the CT761. The 14.4 line, I think is pretty good. I wouldn't get the polisher prep tool, but I really do like the 14.4 stuff. I like the batteries. But when it comes to the stubby impact, I think that really kills everything. Just my opinion. Never running New Britain stuff. But I tried. I don't waste time unknown stuff here in Germany. High quality. Oh, yeah. There you go. You got it made over there, man. You get Stahlvilla, Vera. Get all the good stuff. Yes, make sure you grease the cord. Yeah, they do get hot. Sonic wrenches, no good, Jim C. I am out on Sonic wrenches. JJ Craft, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Trev, you still in here? I tried to get you... Make sure you guys lube your 14.4. What was your jump box you love? What was your jump box you love? The JNC 345 right here. I love this. This isn't the most powerful one. I like my JNC 660. I found that there's just nothing else that works as good as it. For me. Adam, I'm going to call it a night. Busy day tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks, Adam, for stopping by. Black tent. How's it going, Mark C? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Sunex wrenches. I like Sunex sockets. Sunex makes a lot of good stuff. Their wrenches are made in Indonesia. Thank you, One Mechanic. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate Tarek for the super chat. Good to see him in here. Hopefully we get to see more of him. Maybe he's slowing down a little bit. JJ Craft, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see what we got in the box tonight. I know it's not nothing too crazy, but I haven't opened it up. I'm pretty sure I know who it's from. We're going to go ahead and get the personal information off of here, so all my haters don't try to get my personal information. Let's see what we got in the box, shall we? We got the Chappa. Let you guys see what I see right now. This was a company that reached out to me, and I just kind of was like, sure, why not? And it wasn't really that crazy. But I thought, you know what? Let's give it a whirly bird. Maybe there's some stuff that I could give away to other people. There we go. We got ourselves a new hat. Super clean. Looks like we got a shirt for a giveaway, maybe. Biodegradable detergents. Super clean degreaser. Tough Task degreaser. This will be some good stuff to try out. I think I've tried it before. Superbike Armin. Oh, wheel cleaner. I think I've tried the wheel cleaner actually before. Wow, they sent a whole bunch of crap in here. Floor absorbent. Nothing too crazy. That's why I figured it was kind of okay to take on some of this. Foaming Tough Task degreaser. And we got a packet of something. Maybe there's something they're going to give away. Not, I got something to give away. I'm more than willing to share with my subscribers. Let's check this out. We recommend starting out with the lowest concentration outlined in the dilution chart. Please see the attachment. Okay, this is cool. This is really neat. Oh, that's cool. They give you a chart how to use this stuff. That's interesting. Floor absorbent, which is available at AutoZone. I'm gonna have to get a hold of them and see if they're willing to give a discount code for if you guys are interested in using some of this stuff. I'd like to see about giving some of this stuff away on my channel, you know, to my subscribers. I will be using this in a shop environment soon, hopefully. That's kind of the other reason why I took this on, because I do have a building that I looked at today, and I will have a video out of it. Use the shit full bore. Oh, look at that. Keaton Wenzel. How you doing, buddy? Remember Keaton? What's up, Major Weakness? It's super clean, good stuff. I use that to strip paint off model cars. What's up, BSS? Only sun wrenches I have issue with the stubby ones. My standard SA held up really well. My service truck, those wrenches close to 10 years. Okay. Flashlight. Had a 1.5 hour Zoom meeting with Koken today. I'll get that ratchet sent to you soon. Just keep... Oh, okay, buddy. Thanks, Mr. Subaru. I forgot all about that. It's going to be a flashlight. Box time. Thank you, One Mechanic. Yes. I got a video. Did that. Don't use super clean degreaser on aluminum parts like pistons, because stuff will eat off the aluminum. That's good to know. Anybody watch Wheels of Fortune on Netflix? That's what I think of when I see super clean. I remember seeing super clean around for years. They sent me a message, and I thought normally I turn down most of this stuff, but super clean kind of stuck out in my mind as a company that actually is relevant, something that you guys might be interested in, something that you guys might like. The whole goal is to be able to give some stuff out to you guys. That's the whole goal. I want to share what I get with you guys. Made by Castrol. Yes, Occupant actually did a nice post on Instagram tagging me and Mr. Subaru in a post. He got some of the 10% off on the Palmac deals. And Mr. Subaru has a discount code since there's no 10% code on Palmac for 5% off. Mr. Subaru, if you want to plug that in there. No, Castrol sold Super Clean years ago. Okay. Anyways, I use Rotella, to be honest with you, Don Brooks. Older vehicles. I'm a big fan of Rotella 1540. It's got a lot of the stuff on it. And either that or I try to use mobile. Anything that's... I just don't like Quaker State, Pennzoil. Not a big fan of that. There you go. Promo code for Mr. Subaru, 5% off Koken at palmac.net. If you can't get the deal on it. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. Mr. Subaru is all over. It's owned by Elliott Auto Supply, who has owned the Factory Motor Parts and other companies like that. Splash Products. Occupant, that's awesome. This is really, this is kind of neat what they sent me. Really like the email they sent me. This is probably one of the nicest formal invitations that I've been asked to, and I was really hard to turn it down because they were so nice when they asked. And I thought, you know what? I kind of got to say yes when they asked me to do it. I really thought it was kind of a nice deal, and I really can't thank Super Clean enough for. I should say they're kind of sponsoring this live stream, maybe. Nothing, no payment. They don't pay me any money. They sent me a few products. I mean, we're talking about what, $25 worth of products, maybe $40 worth of products, guys. Nothing to get too crazy about, but we'll try this stuff out. I'll see what it is like. Wheel cleaner will be interesting. Foaming, I'm kind of interested in seeing this foaming degreaser work. So I will tell you guys something that I do religiously after I'm done working on a car. This is obviously very handy for cleaning up spills and whatnot. When I'm done working with a car, every single time I'm done, I constantly clean the engine off. No matter if it was my fault, it was dirty or not, I clean an engine bay when I'm done with a car every time religiously. I hose it off, and this will be nice because I can spray this on there and hose the car off. I do it whether it needs it or not. Just because it's a peace of mind for me to show that I have a little bit of pride in my work and that I want something to be nice. So, and it is an expense because I do that as a part of, a courtesy. Single mothers twerking. Oh yeah, the best part is they approach you. Yes, Brian, that is definitely a nice time. I've used Super Clean degreaser in the past. change oils. Did we get rid of Trev? I'm kind of feeling bad. I don't think Trev was meaning to do. I'm a little bit. Trev was being nice. And I was having, a conversation. Hopefully he didn't leave. I apologize, Trev. I think there was some misunderstanding. I like that. I like that blade. Oh yeah, this knife is my favorite. I just sharpened her up. I'll tell you what, guys. You want to talk about keeping your blade sharp? This little tool right here. This is a work sharp. This is all I use to sharpen my blades with. Strooping strap, ceramic edge, diamond plates on both sides, and these are actually replaceable. Not only that, for you bow hunters, broadhead tightener. These little magnetic plates are replaceable. And it's got a fishing hook sharpener too if you turn it here. Can't beat one of these for $20. Usually they sell them on the tool trucks and you will not be. This thing slices and dices. See if I got some. This is just some thick cardboard. You can't beat that. My blades are sharp. Magnus William, I used Super Clean back in the day. It worked pretty good. Yes. I owned. It's owned by Elliot. Yeah. All I get on TikTok is Swiggle. Yeah, there's a lot of single mans twerking. Duraglass carpet cleaner will take it out. Someone blocked him. What's your problem, Keaton? Will it cut the cheese? Yes, it will cut the cheese. Which reminds me, I forgot to put my cheese away. Ha! Look at that. Thank you for reminding me, Mark C. I stopped by the grocery store and I forgot to put my cheese away. I appreciate you that for reminding me, Mark. I needed to remember that. I appreciate that. Keaton, what's the question mark for, buddy? The foaming cleaner works awesome on my transmission cases. That's awesome to hear, Ballistics. Tom, I appreciate that. Why is it safe? Oh, that's just, I just put that up for a backdrop. I thought it was good to have the American flag. I don't know. You guys don't like, you want me to uncover the safe? You like it better without the flag up there? No? Yes? Yeah, that's all I did. I take it down. It's just magnets up there, not a big deal. I just liked it having up there. All the greats have a flag behind them in the backdrop. That's kind of what I thought too. You look at a lot of good YouTubers and I think they all have flags to represent. No, YouTube can't do nothing about that. If they try to demonetize that, I'd blow them apart. America, that's right. What are we going to get into tonight? Well, so since we got free tools, or not, we didn't get free tools. So since we got free stuff on the channel, let's talk about that. How about that? You guys want to address free tools on YouTube? I did a post on Instagram. And let's talk about receiving free stuff on, because you guys are my closest subscribers. I think we ought to talk about it. Right? Power Stroke? That was a disappointment. I ordered it and got it and I was like, are you kidding me? What a joke. How do you guys feel about that? Turnings by Turner is about 120 away, I believe, when I looked. I just watched this video that he just put up. I just put up a post about asking about free tools on YouTube. Who wants to see a video on it? There was kind of some interest, not really that crazy. Absolutely, Brandon. I'm 100% honest. I told Super Clean in my message, I said, guys, I am super happy that you asked me to do this, but you do need to understand that if I take your products, I am not going to tell everybody that this is the best stuff on earth after I use it once. I'm not going to walk around and act like Super Clean is the best stuff on earth. Not only that, I'm also going to take your guys' opinions into consideration, and that's all there is to it. I said on my channel when I started, I wasn't about getting free tools, and I never have been. I've turned down a ton of stuff. I have only taken a few things because I've tried to do something different. And not only that, I've spent $30,000 this year in tools alone. $30,000. So what have I received and what have I made on YouTube? I have made a little over $3,000 in YouTube monetization money on YouTube, which hardly negates it. Not only that, I can show you my W-2 forms. I don't even make that much money. So I'm spending a lot of money and doing a lot of things, and I'm not bringing it back in. Like, I'm not making a ton of money. I'm as blue collar as you guys are. So my problem is in order to create different content, obviously it'd be nice to get something once in a while. For instance, if I was going to do a video on comparing something, why would I buy 3 of the same tools? You know, am I going to take on Harbor Freight? No. Is there companies I'm definitely not going to deal with? Yes. There's companies I will definitely not deal with, and I'm not going to have to do stuff with. Like I would never take things from Matco. Just for simply the fact is I don't believe in the company. I like some of their tools, and I like some of the stuff, but I would never take anything from Matco. I just don't want anything. I don't want to be held under. Not only that, I will never take anything from any company based on the fact that I have to give it good reviews in order to get more tools. And that's what my basis of talking about free tools is. A lot of these guys that are getting free tools, I notice, continually push. They keep saying the same things like, oh, this tool is great. And they never say anything negative. You ever notice that? And it just absolutely blows my mind that every YouTuber can always have a good review and not say anything negative. And some of these tools are junk. And then yet, a year later, these tools are, everybody's like, this thing's a pile of crap. I have set strict boundaries. I just want to help companies out and do the right thing. The right thing is, if we all take free tools on YouTube as creators, if we all take free tools on YouTube as creators, and we all give these reviews to get more free tools, how does that help out the tool industry? That's my question is, how does that help out the tool industry? It doesn't, because then you're getting other people to buy these tools, and then the company believes that they are selling a great product, when that's actually not the case. I like to get... You know Keaton? Tom? Free doesn't always mean good. Every now and then, again, they're great. You can get it cheap, but something happens very often, though, and there are always pros and cons. And yes, some people believe that when they get a free tool, that they're going to, you know, I mean, like, I don't need, if I'm getting something that I don't need, I want to give that tool away. I don't want a bunch. I don't need a bunch of free stuff. I don't need, you know, like, I want to buy my tools because nobody's going to give me what I want every time, you know? Like, that's, have you seen me, you know, if I want to buy something. Yes, JC, exactly. Like so for the instance, the Tang Tools and the Sagamo. So Sagamo's a sister company, and that was a package deal. And so I was okay with taking the Sagamo, even though it wasn't exactly something that I really wanted. But I was actually surprised after I got it. And then I did a video and was like, wow, this thing actually works pretty good. So maybe this is something good for DIYers. My whole thing was I just wanted to do stuff with Tang. But I didn't realize that comes together. Right. Walter, that is another big, huge thing. Torture testing them does not justify the quality of the tool. 100% right, Walter. That's another one of my pet peeves. That I understand it is good entertainment and it gets you views. The difference between YouTube getting views and actually doing the right thing are a mile apart. A mile apart. Look at this guy. Dirty hands, clean money. Using my tagline. Got my tagline down there. So, yes, Don Brooks, another great comment. This is what my channel is about right here. This is what my channel is about right here. The conversation between real people doing the real thing. Yes, exactly, JC. If I get something, well, I'll show something. I'm a little bit different. I'll show something and then I'm going to give another review. My reviews are always subject to an unboxing and then showing a 1-year review. Such as, there's a video coming out this week about the Matco Hyperstep drill bits. How many of you people think the Matco Hyperstep drill bits are absolutely the best thing since sliced bread and there's zero downfalls to them? Yes, JC, I've had people that done that to me. I stick behind stuff that works. That's why I'm 100% supporter of Clore Automotive. Clore Automotive builds great products. I'm 100% supporter of Capri Tools. 100% supporter of Tecton. 100% a supporter of Snap-on, Mac, Cornwell. I'm 100% supporter of DeWalt, Milwaukee. These tools have earned their name. Way over pretty CED. Yes, Capri is decent. It is a cheaper brand of tool for somebody who wants to spend that kind of money. Now, why would you buy Harbor Freight when you can spend the same amount of money and get Capri, which is a better Taiwanese made tool at a better quality? That's my point. Lyle, Wright, SK, Williams, K-Star, exactly. Bits are way overpriced. They're good, but not the best. Exactly, Tarek. They're good, but they're not the best. That's definitely something that I need to advocate. Guys, I understand not everybody wants to or can afford to spend what I spend on Snap-on or what this guy spends on this. And it is definitely a huge issue for a lot of YouTube. To get views, I literally have to sell garbage. It's all about saving money. The quality, if I wanted to do Harbor Freight, I could have a lot more subscribers. But I'm trying to help people's mindset and let them see that, hey guys, look, we have to open our minds a little bit. You're buying a subpar tool to save a few money. You're stepping over $1 to save a dime. That's honestly what it all boils down to. Stop stepping over $1 to save a dime. Yeah, Tarek, Mr. Subaru, he literally said the same thing that the guys were saying on TikTok. Bad information from bad YouTubers. That's what definitely has a problem. I'm not being negative. I'm being a realist, and I'm just having a conversation. Why you know, like what you say on YouTube sticks in people's minds. Yes, Brandon, exactly. You can still buy good quality tools at pawn shops, flea markets, garage sales. Why would you waste your money? You're stepping over $1 to pick up a dime. Once again, not everything on a tool truck is always as expensive as everybody makes it. Yeah, Snap-on is Irwin Hansen, yes. Which is Stanley, which is funny because Snap-on basically sells Mac tools. Oh my God, a lot of these tools look exactly the same. Yes. Oh my God, dude. Most of the ball joint presses are OTC. Okay, ECW, they are good, but they have one drawback. And if anybody can tell me tonight, I would like to know. If anybody can tell me, because you're going to have to wait till my video to see, there's one drawback to the Matco Hyperstep drill bits. I love the bits, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that after a year of using them, I have definitely found one problem with them. One major problem. Nuts and bolts, you'll appreciate my video then. I want a power drill set. Came with Irwin sharpener bit. Pretty good quality, yes. There's still a need for other drill bits, Superbike Armin. There's still a need for other drill bits. I will tell you that drill bits, the Hypersteps, are not going to be the only drill bit you'll have to buy. You're still going to need other ones. And you can't sharpen them, you're right. AgTech, if you're in a part and you're in a pinch, I wouldn't say it's impossible fishing the beauty, but it's definitely not easy. By no bag. That's two drawbacks, Occupant. I didn't even think of the resharpening because that was kind of a no-brainer. There's something else. Who makes some good hex bits? I would say Vera probably makes some of the best hex bits. Capri makes some really nice ones too. I can sharpen a wet noodle if that's all I have to use. Tone, you're really hot. You're really hot right there. I got a Williams Proto Expert Blackhawk Bonnie sockets, 2 pawn shops, $15 and $25. Yes. Zip 187, what's up, man? Drill Doctor. Drill Doctor is probably the best way to sharpen drill bits. Hunter Skinner, what's going on? Bench grinder? No. Come on now. Yeah. When you get the tip too hot on a bench grinder, that'll destroy a bit. 32 and a Model T, 1917 wrench. Or break it out and trade it, yeah. If they're dull, they should be warranted. I keep forgetting to buy a Coke and tool set for the shop. Been busy. They break, especially with that Snap-on clutchless 18-volt drill. That doesn't surprise me. I'm a firm believer that I like the Mac Pry Bars. I would say Mac and Cornwall are my two favorite Pry Bars. Mayhew makes great Pry Bars too, but I like the handles on the Mac the best. You have a Drill Doctor and it's POS. I have a pile of bits when quit drilling, so it's in the scrap bin. Is there a cordless tool that can actually drive a lag bolt into wood? My little DeWalt 20 volt 1/4 inch didn't have enough lead in its pencil. I would say that you should be able to get a Milwaukee probably. And that, I mean, if you got like an adapter on a 1/2 inch mid torque, should be able to drive a lag bolt into wood pretty easy. Yeah, I like the Cornwells because they have a wide tip on them. I really like that wide tip on the Cornwells. You can really get in there. That's my one thing about why I like the Cornwells a little bit better. Nobody has a wider tip on their pry bar than Cornwell does. I'm not sure why they do that, but it's definitely not terrible. Cobalt XTR, yes. We've been using the Cobalt at the Cobalt at the shop. Cobalts are in the Cornwell pry bars are 100% made in Wadesworth, Ohio. Yes, I love the Mac ones too, man. I've had Mac pry bars forever. I've never broken one. I bought that new Big Daddy one. Oh my God, I love that 44-inch beefy bastard. 7/8 inch. That thing don't even flex with me hanging off of it. If somebody says that 44-inch pry bar with a 7/8 shank is a terrible pry bar, I will literally look at them and be like, who's using it when you're using it? Yeah. Oh, dude, Tone, when you get as many diesel things as you do, you're going to want that. The pry screwdrivers, are they junk? Pre-drill for the lag, yeah, that'll definitely help. I don't like the 58-inch. So Cornwell's got a 60-inch pry bar, which I think it's about the longest on the market, but it's a 3/4-inch shank. The 58-inch isn't a 7/8. So the 44 is a 7/8. So that's the biggest, fattest one you can get, is a 44-inch. And then they go to 3/4 for the bigger ones, like the 58-inch and the longer ones. I don't know why they do that. They make the longer ones smaller. Woo! Fired up! Got everybody rolling in this conversation here. We went all through some stuff right there. Come on now! My Boss Stitch Impact from Walmart does big lag bolts. I've never had a problem putting in lag bolts with my, I had a big 20 volt Craftsman though. Yes, that's definitely. Thank you, Tone. I appreciate that. Please hit those likes, fellas. We almost got as many likes. We're kind of light in the loafers tonight. Only 61 people in the chat tonight. Hyper Tough is, isn't that Wildy? That's Wild. Those are nice pry bars too, Don Brooks. Hyper Tough is Wild Tools. They're rebranded. Another company, Hyper Tough's another company that rebrands everything. They're a sticker company. Yeah, those weird handles are terrible, Mr. Subaru. I slipped off one using the guys at the shops. Man, I'll tell you what, my fingers stung for hours. Yes, sir, Walter Frederick. They don't bend, so a failure point will break, yeah. So Colton Hauer, I have not tried that's an interesting topic that always comes up from time to time. The X-Frame SK wrenches. So I watched a video where Eric O had gotten a set from SK. They sent him an X-Frame wrench. He said he loved the wrenches, but they break an awful lot. That was out of his mouth. I have never actually used them, but that right there kind of turned me from getting them. Colton, if you don't like them, I'll give you 50. Yeah, they're definitely proud of them. There's no doubt about it. They're one of the most expensive wrenches out there. Yes, the new snap-on handles suck. They're slick as hell. You get a little oil on them, boom. Oh, my God, I'm telling you, it gives me nightmares. When I think about slipping off that thing, I remember I was hanging on it, and my hand fell. I was trying to hold on to it, and it fell, and your fingers slap your palm so hard. Yes, they do, Mr. Subaru. 4 Pauls. New handles on the snap-on pry bars. We're all in agreement. The new pry bar handles on the snap-ons are 100%. The old pry bar handles on the snap-ons much better. But when it comes down to it, I don't like the Matco ones, which are rebranded Mayhews. So I will tell you that Mac and Matco are probably rebranded Mayhews. You can buy the Dominator Mayhews, and they're pretty much, I didn't like the handles on those. The Cornwall handles I'm not too crazy about, but I like the bar. The bar on the Cornwalls is really nice. The tip is really wide. I really like the tip on the Cornwalls. You can't go wrong with Cornwall, Matco, and Mac, really. Mayhew makes some great pry bars. It's all up to you on preference of handle, and I like the Mac handles the best. You can really get a grip on them, and I don't have a problem with them. And I've been using them for years, so, you know, that's the bottom line. I do like the Wild hand pry bars, Craftsman, Hyper Tough, whatever. I like Wild tools. Wild makes some nice stuff. Yeah, the hard handle stuffs. I have the Matco ones for 15 years ago. Those were a lot better, Tone. I don't like the handle either. Got a black eye. That ain't good. I have the X-Frame. I haven't broke them. I like my X-Frame ratcheting wrenches to head to warranty the 8 and 10 millimeter twice. I think that's what Eric O was talking about too. Thanks for mentioning Lang. I checked them out. Nice stuff. Yes, Don, Lang is also another great tool company you can buy stuff from directly on their website that really has, and they make a lot of rebranded stuff for a lot of tool companies. Snap-ons, cylinder leak down testers, Lang, not their snap ring pliers, but Mac and Matcos and Cornwalls are all Lang snap ring pliers. I like the Instinct stuff. Yeah, if they did the Instinct handle on the pry bars, man, they'd really have something going on, I think. Not sure why they don't. CP likes the Cornwall, the square Cornwall stuff, according to his flyer video. I do. I like Cornwall stuff. Cornwalls, they're making stuff in a factory. Blue collar guys are hand forging it. I know a lot about Lang. Are you talking about Lang line? What's Lang line? Are we talking about Lang tools, or are you talking about the Lang line of tools? Isn't Cornwall snap ring OTC? No, they're probably Langs. Rethreading tap and die sets, Lang, yep. Snap-on, Mac, all of them. Never had a Cornwall dealer. Had a Cornwall on my Snap. Tried customers. Cornwalls. I just don't get the square. Oh yes. To me, honestly, the square handles are not as bad as they look. I guess I have some Cornwall screwdrivers. I was kind of impressed. My honest opinion is I think the Cornwall screwdrivers are second to the as far as getting a good grip on them. The handles, I'm not saying the screwdriver tips are the best, but if you want to talk about being able to get a good grip on them to twist on screwdrivers, I honestly, I think the Cornwalls are second to Snap-on Instincts. That square handle really allows you to bite into it. I have the Matco screwdrivers too. I have all the screwdrivers. There's not a company I don't have the screwdrivers. I have the Mac. I have the Mac grip screwdrivers. I have the Snap-on Instincts. I should be doing a video on it, and I never have. Yeah, the Tekton pry bars. Some of the Tekton screwdrivers. I think the reason why they went to chrome ones now is because they're a little bit stronger. Tekton does have some downfalls. Some of their pliers are not that great. I love the double flex wrenches from Cornwall, KJ S23. Mac used to sell them, and Snap-on still sells them in the UK. Snap-on doesn't sell them in the States. They're another rebranded Cabo wrench, but I really like them. You can get a deep offset on them. You can get some awkward angles. Wild makes Tekton pry bars? You sure about that? Let's see here. Got to check some messages here. Got me some Mac sockets. I think you're really going to like your Mac sockets here today. I see that. I accidentally clipped off. Sorry about that, guys. I think you guys are... Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the wits. Yeah, the wit screwdrivers are Matco's. Yeah, I see what you did there. Let's see here. They do look pretty wildy. They just have a black handle. So Tekton buys punches from Wild Tools unfinished. Yeah, I don't know. They could be, the thing about it is when you're talking about Wild and buying punches and chisels, Mayhew makes USA made punches and chisels too. So your Tekton stuff can be coming from your Tekton punches and chisels can be coming from Wild or can be coming from Wild or Mayhew. Hard to say. Well, same issue yesterday, about $5K I wanted to spend worth of stuff. Got a flyer that came out with the 5th PB from a couple months ago when they were on back order, but I just got shipping invoice emailed yesterday. Right on. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to cut her out early tonight. It's 4:15 a.m. We lost about 10 people. We lost about 10 people, and it's not. I'm not feeling the vibe tonight. It's kind of just low key tonight. You know. We showed you a few things. We talked about it. We had a few discussions, but yeah. Oh, it's all good, Superbike Armin. No big deal. I know you got a hell of a lot of projects going on in your shop. You got a lot more stuff exciting going on. I've got a lot of exciting stuff going on too. People are messaging me like crazy. Randy Duncan, thank you very much. People are messaging me like gangbusters and asking me questions via this and not on here, and it's hard to talk about soft grip pros and handle. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can talk about. Soft grip pros and cons to me is very much a preference. I can tell you that much. There's a lot of guys that really like hard handles. I don't mind them. I miss them because I grew up in an era where both of them were relevant. When I started wrenching on stuff, Snap-on was just coming out with their first generation soft grip handles, and everybody said it was the cat's ass. Then people started using them, and they swelled up, and then it was a pain, and yeah, it's exactly. I like to own both. I really am 50-50 on them. I can go either way. But I like them better than I do plain handles, unless they're knurled. And I even miss knurling sometimes. Still push a button on the ratchet. Yes. Yes, exactly. At the end of the day, I would rather push a button on the ratchet. Just walk off. We ain't done in the chat yet. Yeah, thank you, Dirty Hands, Clean Money. I'm not, I don't have to leave. I just, feel like I feel like I'm losing my audience. Not a very busy night. I like to see more people in the chat. You know, that's all. No big deal. If I'm not going to have a lot of people in the chat, I might as well do some other stuff, make some more money, doing other things, and I got some opportunities to make money. People are sending me messages where I can be doing some work that I need to get done, and I have some videos I need to edit. And that's the main thing. Yeah, I know. I know you guys are all here. I love chatting with you guys. Really do. You guys are always awesome. I'm glad to share my unboxing with you guys. I really like sharing that stuff. Not nothing crazy exciting, but, you know, I do that for you guys. I do that for you guys because you guys are my hardcore subscribers. And I try to help people out and do what I can. Oh my God, you got the Mac Antique Woody screwdrivers. I love those. I love talking about tools. I love it every day. There's nothing more I love talking about shop stuff. Hopefully in the future we're going to be, you know, the live streams are a really nice place to talk about this stuff. I really enjoy talking about this stuff. There's some stuff that's going to be happening on the channel that's going to be better. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we get to move into, still in Iowa, finished Freightliner training. Nice, Jared. Hex bolsters are nice, and the screwdrivers, yes. Vessel, yes, Vessel is definitely. When it comes right down to it, guys, there's a brand of tool that specializes in one area better than the others. Vessel is pretty much the screwdriver king. I would agree with Mr. Subaru on that. Pretty hard to beat Vessel in screwdriver game. You know, after trying all, I mean, when it comes down to it, American made is great, but at the end of the day, you got to go with what's best, and I got to give it to Vessel, man. They're just yeah, I would say that I haven't tried the Vera though. Mr. Subaru has probably tried the Vera, but I can tell you this much: when it comes to innovation, Vessel is on top of the game. Their ratcheting ball screwdrivers are, oh my god. And not only that, they put knurling on their Megador screwdrivers. They're the only ones that put a knurling down on the shaft so you can spin it and catch your fingers. So, you know, it is what it is. 104 years of Japanese screwdrivers. It's pretty hard to deny Japanese quality. I mean, as much as I'd like to buy American stuff, you know. A lot of good tools out there now. I'm looking at it, KJS. Oh, the new flip top with power drawer. $27.95. Kind of steep for a narrow drawer on the cart. I think the better I think, have you seen the Mechanics Time Saver cart? Let me ask you that. The Mechanics Time Saver, if you're looking for a power drawer cart, Mechanics Time Saver is a better value. You're going to buy that cart for right around $1,100. Get it shipped to you, and I can actually help you get that done. $2,700 list, and even if you got $1,000 off, $2,000 for that cart, I just can't back it. And I think the Mechanics Time Saver cart is a lot better value. Joey Barth, I think he's in here in the chat, maybe still. He's got one. He's had it for a while. Maybe you should hook up with him and ask him how he feels about it. Yeah, but it's not new. The Vessel's making knurling on the new screwdrivers there, Yoda Doug. I mean, if we could all buy new old stock and tools, I'd probably have a lot of stuff I don't have. Sure. Oh, my God. Gilman's? Yes, Sure stuff. Oh, my God. Talk about the best stuff in the world. Sure. How about the AC line fittings? The Sure products are awesome. The Sure AC stuff, oh, my God. Gilman's Auto Repair, now you're talking my thing. Language. I just got a 72-inch snap-on box. What do you think about a hutch? Good, bad, or say? It's up to you, man. Hutches are a lot of money for a little space. That's my problem. Yeah, you have to do what works best for you, Jared. Oh my God, Yoda Doug. I would have a lot of Armstrong wrenches. I wish I would have bought Armstrong wrenches when I did back then. What's up, a tool thing? How's it going? KJS, then check out the Mechanics Time Saver box. You're probably going to have to find a vendor that can sell you one. Or I might be able to hook you up and find a way to get one to you if you're interested. Whoa, Bill Beckett. Sharper Image has a tool that measures the size of a fastener so you can pick a socket. It only costs $80. I unfortunately already bought. Oh no. Well, I hate to dog on your purchase. I mean, you still got a chance to. I mean, it's not a bad box. Cornwall. I like my Pro Series box, KJS. I don't want to sit here and discredit your purchase and say that you made a bad purchase. Hopefully you got it for a better deal than 2,700. It's still a good box. There's some definite benefits to it. It's just a little bit pricey. If you got it for under $2,000, probably not a bad deal. But 2,700 is a little bit high. If you could have got it around 1,700, I would say that was a good smoking deal. Woo! Okay, that's good, KJS. That's good. No, not a bad deal. Don't go get upset about it then. I don't want you to get like, think that you've made the world's going to be at an end. It still has the Cornwall name, and that's going to be better for resale. I agree, Gary. I would like to try to form something like that too, where, the biggest problem is shipping. My biggest problem is shipping. I am not very good. I don't have a whole lot of time. Hopefully when I get this shop, I'm going to try to get a FedEx drop or a UPS drop set up at my shop, and then I'll be able to ship out and print labels, and I think that'll help out a lot. Because right now, I'm just so many different places, and that's really bogging me down. So maybe in the long run, maybe we can get something set up where I can help get stuff sent out. I love the Maximizer cart. You will not hear me complain about that thing. I love that thing. My one complaint is I wish I had more thinner drawers, to be honest with you. Because I have too many ratchets. Just not enough places where I want to get stuff put. It's too many thicker drawers where I want thinner drawers. I should have, and you can customize it. And I just didn't do it. I didn't know what I really wanted. If I could go back and change it again, which I could probably go up, buy a couple drawers and put it in there, which I might do, but I really wished I had 4 thinner drawers. Because I want a lot of specialty stuff in there, like electrical testers and stuff like that. And that's my biggest problem, is I could load it up with more stuff. Yeah, I like hutches too. I'll probably get a hutch on my next box. The upside of a hutch is if you get 2 lockers, that saves you a little bit. The downside is you've got all that inside wasted space from front to back. Yes, you can hang tools on the back wall, but it just collects shit. And you're spending a lot of money for a big hole in the wall. Matco has the best setup, in my opinion, for a top box. They have that little hutch area, and that's all you need. That's what I want. But I'll never buy a Matco box. They've got too much wasted space in drawer setups. Just not a big fan of that. I don't like how all their drawer layouts are. Matco does a lot of smoke and mirrors on their boxes that I've noticed. They use the same drawer configurations and move them around. So you never actually get any different. You just get to move the drawers around. And then they tell you that you get a custom box. I'll ask anybody I know. I'm actually trying to work with... So I haven't had time now that I've gotten this shop deal kind of going. But I'm actually looking at a company that I want to build a custom box. If they can build me what I want, I'm in. Otherwise, I might go with a Cornwall Platinum. You never know. One can never have too many ratchets. I definitely do. I like hutches, but yeah. That's my only complaint with the Cornwall Pro Series cart. A couple of thin drawers would be nice. Yep, Kentucky Tech, I agree 100%. I need more room for wrenches, pliers. The Mac man was here in training. The wrenches he had in his truck, the holders, the sizes. I actually know, if you guys see my Instagram post, I will tell you the tool organizers. Definitely saved me a bunch of space. And I have some good things to talk about them. And I have a little bit of complaints about them. Power Stroke Jude, absolutely hiring. Always. Always looking for new techs. All show and no go. Gilman, you're 100% right. Hutches collect shit. James S., how's it going? Dwayne B., I've been contemplating trading my Matco roll cart for Maximizer. Need to get a hold of him, Nick, my Mac guy. Wonder if he's in the same dealer you have. I'm not far from you. I need to get a hold of... No, Nick's not my Mac guy. My Mac guy is not Nick. It's... boy, oh boy. Drawing a blank. I haven't seen my Mac guy for a month. I haven't seen any tool guys. Haven't had time. They just take money from me. Why can't I think of my Mac guy's name? I draw a blank. Dustin. My Mac guy's Dustin. I need a cart for all my battery tools and also have an Epic hutch with a locker and 80-volt 4-inch platinum. Nice. I also have an Epic with a hutch and a locker and an 84-inch blast. Holy shit, KJS. Wow. Yeah. Basement. I love my basement occupant, except for it sucks if it ever floods. Then you really got a problem. About to get the kids in bed. Pretty exciting Friday night. Yeah. Jared Harbaugh, money? Yeah. Always. Always giving out good money. I don't understand these guys that have shops that can't afford to pay guys. I really don't. Unfortunately, I think with the way the industry's going, you're going to have to pay your techs. My guys make 20 to 30 bucks an hour. Flat out. Based on experience, if you have no experience and no tools, you're not going to make 20 bucks an hour. I can tell you that much. Oh, that sucks, James S. Sounds to me like with toolboxes, if we had a few more, right? CP, if you see your Mac guy soon and he has a pocket flathead pry bar, let me know. Absolutely, James. Oh, I love looking to Astro. What did I miss? I think again, anyone know of a ball? Looking to Astro ball joint. Sorry about that, John. Anyone know of a ball joint press and cups that can do newer 13 to 20 Chevy 3500? Snap-on and Mac don't. Huh. They have an update for those though. Diabolical. You sure that do you have a ball joint press? Yeah. No, you know what, Armin? That's crazy. 15 bucks an hour for somebody who's got no experience and no tools? Like, what the hell? How can you complain about that? That's crazy, Tarek. I think I sent them out on the last one. I sent the last video I did, probably put them on a back order again. Hey, CP, looked at a C-Tech manufacturing for a custom toolbox? No, I have not. I will look at that, Pool Medic. I've got a Craftsman top and bottom box, considering getting 72-inch US General top and bottom. I heard they're releasing a 72-inch top next year. That would be a pretty decent setup. No doubt. No doubt. They only do 2,500 models. Huh. Lista. Yes, Bill Bucket. That's who I'm trying to work with. See if they'll make me a box. I haven't gotten a return back yet. And then he leaves all my tools on the floor. I would lose my damn mind. The thing about it is the only thing that benefits a hutch is that you can just slide everything to the back and lock it up. But I've noticed almost all the time when you go to people's shops, the hutches are open. The hutches are open and they're just sitting there. What good's a hutch then? You basically could have put a pegboard on the back wall, made a box. I mean, what, are you keeping stuff off of it? Hell no harm. Yeah, I know. Oh, I would lose my shit. There's no doubt about it. Dude, I would come unglued. I'd be like, you're fired if they leave my tools out again. I know chicks that will work right now for $15 an hour as lube techs and do a damn fine job. I shouldn't say chicks, women. I'm sorry, politically correct. Thirty minutes from a factory in Holliston. Yeah, Lista makes good stuff. They're owned by Stanley Black & Decker now. I had a conversation about that with somebody. I didn't realize that Stanley bought Lista. One time at the track, some dude pitted next to me and left my tools on the floor in my rain. My pliers, oh my God. Nope, not gonna happen. What's up, Dano? Every time I say I'm going to leave, I never leave. I'm terrible, right? I never get off. The Mac hutch was the only reason I sold my 1350. Got tired of pushing. Yep. Oh, dude. Armin. I couldn't imagine. I don't have probably as crazy OCD as you do, but when it comes to my tools, I am literally ridiculous. No 8 hours tonight, Armin. I'd beat someone if they disrespect. Yeah. Trust me, it's hard these days, Larry. You gotta be a sensitivity. You gotta go to sensitivity training whenever you lose your mind now, though. My hutch holds my computer, paperwork, keys, and coffee maker. That's an expensive keys and coffee. That's an expensive coffee maker holder. Well, we don't even. It's not even just millennial techs now, man. I don't know what happened to it. Good night, guys. Got to head back to Indiana in the morning. See you later, Jared. Appreciate you, brother. Chris Koss, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Getting to be that time of nights. Waiting for people to get back to me, Dwayne V. Waiting for people to get... It's always a waiting game. Things... It's like a herd of turtles stampeding through peanut butter, Dwayne. That's how it always works. Right? We got the super clean hat. Right? The tool aficionado. That's right. Chris is the tool aficionado, especially when it comes to Japanese stuff. Throughout the CP this week. Right? Kentucky Tech? Pretty much. Me and JC would get along just fine. JC has the same mentality as me, and you know, it's just get shit done and treat people with respect and don't be an asshole if you don't have to be. You know, people force you to be now. Yep, Henry's sleeping. He's sitting right over here in his chair with a Tang Tools torque wrench. Calm down, Henry. I took his torque wrench and he got pissed. He got mad. He started growling at me right now. He said, oh, Japanese tools with a Japanese accent. Yeah. Heard a turtle stampeding through peanut butter. The super clean is the hat is Ricky Bobby official, right? Yeah, we got some, I showed some super clean stuff on the channel earlier that I unboxed that they sent me. We're going to try it out. See what we think of it. We're going to use it degreaser and put it on some engines. Yes, sir. Billy Ingram. That's what I call when people are being slow. That's Mondays. Always. Every Monday, I'm going about 10 times the speed of everybody else. And I'm like, you sons of guns are all like a herd of turtles running through stampeding through peanut butter. Why can't anybody get... Nobody's in a hurry on Mondays. Yeah. That toolbox is like... That toolbox would be perfect for Power Stroke Jude. If you haven't checked out his channel, Jude, maybe you should check out Scott Seidel's. He actually took... I actually thought that was pretty cool because he took a U.S. General locker, put it on the top, and used that as a top locker. Pretty ingenious. Scott Seidel had some really... he's got some really inventive toolboxes. I used the shit out of the degreaser today. Had a valve cover gasket blow on my bike, so I had to degrease the entire thing. Good thing I bought by the gallon. Yeah, that's probably where I'll end up. Running as concentrate. That's not good. I don't like the aluminum not being spotty. It says biodegradable. I wonder if they changed the formula from what it used to be. Because I think I remember I used the aluminum wheel. I think I remember using this a long time ago on some aluminum wheels. And I think I remember that same result. I wonder if it's different now. Don't use it with hot water too. It can mess up anodized aluminum. Well, you got aluminum on your bike, right? You're probably, your valve covers are aluminum. Don't use it in an ultrasonic cleaner. That's good. That's good info. Magnesium. Oh yeah. Duh. Scott Seidel, the greasy shop rag. Power Stroke Jude. Check out his toolbox. You might really like it. I am a Mothers guy, Billy. I use Mothers usually. Mothers and a Powerball on aluminum. Okay. We might test it out on some bad wheels and see what it does. Most full concentrate degreasers will mess up aluminum with 50% or less. You're good. Well, they gave me instructions, so let's see what it says here. Maybe that's why they give this instructions. Indoor, outdoor, auto. It doesn't say aluminum on here. On auto. It doesn't say, it says chrome or stainless. Vinyl seats, dashboards. It doesn't have any aluminum on here at all. So I'm guessing it doesn't recommend using it on aluminum. Huh. Let's look at this real quick. I'm interested to see how this works on... Hey, Fishing the Beauty, thank you. I appreciate that. It does say corrosive. Danger. Corrosive. Clean wheel at a time. Rinse wheel thoroughly. Dry with soft, clean towel to prevent water spots. Do not mix with chemicals. We're going to have to try this on some wheels. We're going to have to try this on some wheels that are aluminum, and we're going to have to see if this stuff does any different. This doesn't say biodegradable. Hey, Superbike Armin, thank you, buddy. Good Lord. Thank you, Lori Borgstrom. Oh, you don't have to super chat me, Armin. I don't. I appreciate you just coming on and talking. I'm not here for your money. I love talking to you guys, man. This is my Friday night fun. I appreciate your guys' input. You're helping me out. I appreciate it, Armin. Man, I owe you more than you owe me. Trust me. Thank you, Fishing with Beauty. I hope you have a good day at work. Overtime aluminum wheels get coating aluminum oxide, which is different animal from quality aerospace aluminum, so age can play a role in reaction. Huh. Well, we're definitely going to try it. Make sure the wheels are not hot, like right off the road hot. I use mine to clean brake dust off wheels all the time. Doesn't matter it's chrome wheels or what, but the works on wheels. Okay. Got a cute sister? No, I don't, unfortunately. She looks like me. Ha! Ha! Ah, Tarek, you son of a gun, you! Let's not start this again. Armin, I wish I had to. I will tell you this. Armin, Filipino. Filipino. I've heard Filipino women are good. They don't sass you. They appreciate American men a lot, especially American businessmen. People might think I'm crazy, but my buddies from he's just got back, or he's not. He's retired military, retired Marine, and he married a Filipino woman. Never seen the guy happier in my life. He's been with her for 7 years. The guy is always happy. I swear to God. I barely ever see happy Marines. Tarek, you son of a gun, you. Oh, we gotta have our late night chats again, Tarek, sometime. I tried calling you the other night on Discord. We haven't caught up for a long time. They work hard too. They work hard, and most of them nurses. Yeah. I gotta tell you, I love his wife. She's just a sweetheart. Billy Ingram, I would not touch a Matco electric tool if you paid me to. I think they're the worst tool and they're so overpriced. A lot of people have confirmed my disbeliefs in them. Don Brooks, there we go. Oh, I thought it was Nick, so I declined it. Ha! Nick's going to be popping in here. Yes, Chris Koss, I got to tell you, I love his wife. She's such a sweetheart. I can't believe that he's like, he goes, compared to American women, he was married for 20 years, and he said it was nothing but a battle with his wife. He's been married 7 years, and he said in 7 years he's been happier than he was in 20. I know people will probably give me flack about that, but honestly, guys like me, that's maybe what's best off. Back to the Matco tools, though. That's also a subject that one of those things I will never buy Matco tools for testing purposes, because that's why I don't, because I don't trust them. Not only that, they're made by 3 different other ones. You can buy SP Air, same as Matco. Mr. Subaru looked this up one time. I can't remember the exact company. Sealy makes the same tool. Matco has the same electric tool, and there's about 9 different manufacturers that make it. Way expensive for what they are. You can buy them online overseas. The same brand, 16 volt, 12 volt. I know, like I'm the love doctor. This is the love stream. Don't get me wrong, but I got to tell you, he's trying to hook me up with his sister. That's why I'm saying this, Superbike, or Armin. I got to tell you, she is a sweetheart too. His sister wants to come over here bad. That's right, Dwayne B. I like the wrenches, but they're not. I don't like them as much as I do the Rock Lobster. I don't like the SK wrenches. I do as much as I do the Mac ones. Oh, I'm waiting to see more of your stuff on that. Did you got that in your new video, Power Stroke Jude? I'm definitely interested. You're the first guy that's really I would trust to put that on there. Ha! Armin, that would be something. Boy, I'd really get him chattering in the whole tool community. CP's marrying a Filipino wife. Yeah, exactly, Tony Tool Time. The love stream. I should have put that in the title today. Yeah, SKs are not bad. They're great American wrenches, but I just not as happy with them as I am the Mac ones. I just the end spread. I find myself when I have to use an open end, I really am a stickler about the open end wrenches on the open end side. I don't use them that much, but when I do, damn it, I don't want them to spread. And the SKs definitely flex a little bit. I think your next best is probably a Tecton wrench. Rock Lobster, if you want to save a little money, I think the Tecton wrenches are pretty solid. I hear a lot of good things about them. So that's the next best option. The thing is the length. SKs, I don't have any. My SKs, the long patterns aren't as long. I like long wrenches. I mean, Stahlvilla makes some good wrenches. Mr. Subaru got some Hazats. They were definitely promising looking, and then there were some flaws with them. God, the right grip, you can't go wrong with right grip. They're not so bad. Problem is they don't have good set sizes, I don't think. I like the wrenches, but then the set sizes are kind of messed up. Yes, there you go. SK, super short. Super Chromes are good wrenches, but they are short. That's my problem. That's why I went with the Max. That little bit of extra length definitely comes in handy. And if you want to talk about a wrench that's hard to beat all the way around, you're always going to win with Snap-on, but you're going to pay. Right grip is standard length only. There you go. There's another problem. And then their set sizes aren't that great. Like, I don't like their set size, like 10 to 19. It doesn't give you a complete set. Right, Turk? Seems to be the story of my life. Yeah, the Protos, definitely Dwayne V. Protos are pretty awesome. That's when I've had those Mac wrenches. Never had a problem with my Mac wrenches in all the years that I used them. I have a set of 10 to 19 Mac knuckle saver wrenches. They're the same pretty much as Proto. Service trucks I buy, Tecton, and guys love them. Yeah. Depending on what you're wanting, how much you're wanting to spend, I'd say if you're going to spend a lot, if you're going to break the bank, and you're going to buy wrenches, buy the Max or buy the SK. Honestly, I like the Precision Torques better than I do the Snap-ons, so I would get the deal no matter how it takes it. Dyson, the longer you're on my stream, you get a blue wrench. When I can trust you and all that stuff. Haven't used them a bunch. Power Stroke Jude. They're kind of a niche deal. They are a bit short. But that's okay. I knew they were going to be a bit short, and I was kind of looking for that option just because of that. Dave, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Once again, glad you got to 1,000. Hopefully you get monetized soon. How many subscribers do you got, Dave, before you leave? How many did you get up to? 1.1 just applied to being monetized. That's awesome. Your subscriber count's not on your deal anymore. I noticed that. You got 100 more subscribers even after we got you on. That's awesome. Hopefully that'll make a big difference. Yeah. You'll see that YouTube money come flying in, let me tell you. I mean, I'm almost to 4,000 subscribers, and it's still a huge check, let me tell you, every month. You don't get rich on YouTube unless you have 100,000 subscribers, from my opinion. Or you get in good with all the other guys, which I'm not. Yeah, it's a penny bank. That's about it. $3,500 for the full year. I think after I get this last check for the year, I think it'll probably be just a shade under $4,000 total from YouTube this year. Nothing, I mean, that's not even $500 a month. It doesn't pay for the tools, I can tell you that much. Definitely hasn't paid for my tools. Hasn't even put a dent in them. Yeah, I think it's it's okay. Really, the only thing it does for me is help me pay for the channel. Honestly, Rooster R. The biggest thing is that the amount of equipment that I bought to put into the channel this year, most of that money, and tools that I buy to give away, that has basically covered it. That's about it. It covers me doing the channel. When you figure that I put in 10 hours a week, at least, if not more sometimes, to do it's not that easy. It really isn't that great. I mean, like, it's not a lucrative business. Let's just put it to you that way. It pays for some dog food. I wished it paid for dog food. You know, by the time I spent $300 on a screen for my tablet, that basically ate up in a month's worth of stuff right there. Buy a couple $100 worth of gear, you know, cover a few tools here and there. It's really, the only way you're going to make money on YouTube is to get big. That's all there is to it. At the end of the day, 100,000 subscribers maybe and get a bunch of views. And then honestly, the subscriber count doesn't matter, guys. It's all about the views. If you don't get the views, then the numbers don't matter. I know guys that have 20, 30, 40,000 on their channel and they don't get the views and it doesn't matter. It's all about the views. You know, if I was getting 100,000 views on my videos, it would make a whole big difference. I only do it to help people out. I do it because I want to see mechanics get a better life. I want to see the tool industry understand that, you know, mechanics spend a lot of money on this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Rich and friends. That's, you know what, guys? Yeah, and Armin's got more views on a video than I have. My biggest video's only got 25,000 views on it. I haven't even got that many. I haven't got that big of views. Probably another reason why I don't make that much on it. You know, I just do it to help out. Oh boy, that sucks, Armin. Yeah, that definitely kills your getting any revenue. The biggest thing is for me is I literally do it to help people out. 100%. Because there was so much bad information that I was seeing on it. Dano, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Especially when you got to go back and do it. It's a lot of work tagging the video. Sometimes it takes me, for putting up 5, 6 videos, sometimes it takes me 3 hours. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. I wish it was, but it's just not quite. And I'm not crying or complaining. I'm just telling you the facts. I like doing it because of people. I like the people that I'm doing it for. I like helping people out. I like being able to offer some. Dave sent me a message tonight, and I helped him out. He wanted to know who made this tool, and I was like, boom, 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 there you go. 600 videos to go back through. I do it because I want to do things for other people. Right, Armin? It would be so much easier if you had somebody to videotape. It would be so much easier if you had somebody to edit and help assist with that. I'm not that computer savvy. So I have to struggle, and I have to struggle going through it. So I'm just doing things, like I said, for fun. I don't want to sound like I'm crying or complaining because I'm not. It's my own choice, and I like doing it for that. I like coming here and talking to you guys on Friday night. It's amazing how the big channels that just use phones to record. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything different. Right, Rooster R. That I don't plan on ever not working. That's my thing. Is in order for me to make content, you have to work. I think that's the biggest thing. And a lot of these guys go full-time YouTube, and you'll see their channels just go. I watch these channels, and I watch how they kind of just take a nosedive. You know, what good's it doing content if you can't do anything? I wish I had a little bit better filming equipment. You know, I really do, because it would be easier to show stuff. Maybe someday we'll get to that point. But until I can make the money to do it, just got to keep saving and working. It's just like anything else, guys. It's a job. Yeah, Don Brooks, that was over a year's period. I mean, like, some people get like 100,000 views in a month. You know, some people get 1 million views in a month. I'm pretty small potatoes. I'm pretty weak. But I don't do it for I don't do it for anything other than what I'm not going to change my content or change what I'm doing to get views. I know what I could do to get views. I could do stuff on Harbor Freight and get views because there's a lot of people that want to watch Harbor Freight stuff. I do it for the love of tools. That's exactly it. I do it for the love of the industry. I do it for the love of the blue collar people. I do it exactly what I do it for is because I've watched the tool industry literally shuck and jive people for years. I've never watched him power stroke, Jude. Love a small business, exactly, John. I do. Because there's things that can help. Yeah, it's a tool thing. I mean, I'm a big guy. Because he does stuff on just plain Jane stuff that people... YouTube is all about simple entertainment. You know, I think that if I really wanted to, and I wanted to go that route and be not so much dishonest, but if I wanted to just make fake content and be kind of not who I am, I think I could change my channel and make a lot of stuff. People want to see Harbor Freight stuff. I don't. I want to show the difference between quality and bad because there's so much. Everybody talks about Harbor Freight like they're the god of tools, but it's really just cheap crap. And it's okay for the people that they can afford it, and that's what they want to use, and I'm not knocking on them. But at the end of the day, it's not what real mechanics do. And you got to think, the mechanic industry is such a small, narrow window of people, okay? Like, for instance, let's say you like my town. There's 500,000 people live in this town. There might be 10,000 mechanics. Maybe. You know, you're talking like less than 10%. of the population. So when I talk about mechanics tools, it's not the same. But there's so many people that talk about mechanic stuff and do work on stuff, but it's not what people want, because they think about Harbor Freight because it's a lot easier to do. Right, there you go, Armin. Some people don't. Oversimplified content can end up misleading for viewers. Yes, Chris, exactly right. That's how Chris Fix It gets views. A lot of guys chase the views, and that to me takes you down a road of you're never coming back. Yes, you get views and you can make money on YouTube, but it's never going to be it's not going to be what some guys, I believe in their heart is passionate. I personally am passionate about the blue collar community and working on stuff. I am severely passionate about the people who work for a living in this country and do a job every day with their hands. Every day. Oh, Gary Crafter, absolutely. And people go out there and they talk about the Harbor Freight welders, but they're not saving any money. Trash everywhere. It's like the other, yeah. Mine's new, so it's not that bad. Arnie, what's up? Well, Power Stroke Jude, you know my biggest video is on a U.S. General tool cart, and right then and there it showed me that I could have went down that hole right away and went to Harbor Freight. You got to decide what you want to do. If you're not passionate and believe in that, then why would you do it? That's my thing. I'm not saying you can't. You're more than welcome to, because you're a nice guy and I believe you're honest. But at the end of the day, are you passionate about it? Do you truly believe in it? Right on, Dano. I am 100% passionate and honest about everything that I do, because that's what I believe in, without a doubt. I believe in this. I'm not going to show people stuff and tell people this is the greatest thing since sliced bread until I know. I had to call what I missed. Not much, Nick. I went to Harbor Freight for the first time in ages, and I had a welding cart. They're all made in China, and they had a good Vulcan. Harbor Freight tried comparing themselves to Snap-on. It was Occupant. That was the biggest thing but do you know what they accomplished by doing that? Occupant is that they accomplished making people believe that Snap-on and Harbor Freight were the same, because they put in minds that that was what they wanted to do. They tricked people into believing that Snap-on and Harbor Freight were the same without saying it. They didn't word it like that, but people perceived it like that. And that's exactly what YouTube does. If you word something like something and do something like... I know how the sales tactics work. I was trained in it, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't believe in it. And I did just fine when I sold tools doing what I'm doing. I priced out and go a better deal with Lincoln 190 than a Harbor Freight head. That doesn't surprise me, Jeremy. See you later, Dano. I'm eating a whole pan of brownies tool time. Night, Dano. Yeah, it's true. Everyone thinks it's the same shit. They do. I mean, Mr. Subaru literally got in an argument with the guy because he was like, yeah, Harbor Freight, Icon's made in the same factory as Snap-on. Because they made the lettering look like Snap-on, and it's not. And yet people are out there that still believe that. Yes, exactly, Arnie. That's exactly what it is. I'm not bagging on it. I'm just saying that you need to understand there's a difference. And it may not be the best content for me to gain views, but by me telling the truth, I'm not going to have to backpedal. The Diablo 50-foot hose and reel for $75, not bad for home, but the plastic case wouldn't last in a busy shop. No, and you know what? I got a Diablo hose, and it didn't last me very long. Uh, Honestly, I think you could do better with the Flex Hill, and they're not really much different in price. Chris is in Canada, Tony. Yes, exactly, Pool Medic. They 100% tried to copy them, and there's a lot of companies doing that. And that's exactly what I keep trying to instill into people and keep trying to put out with my channel is that you have to be careful. When you look at Milwaukee versus Carlisle, they're built, you know, like there's a lot of Milwaukee stuff that's built in the same factory. I'm not getting in bed with them, Wesley Miller. I don't get in bed with them. Thank you, Arnie. I appreciate it. I'm not getting in bed with them. I haven't taken products from these companies. Like, I don't take anything from Harbor Freight or haven't been asked, and Harbor Freight will never ask me anyways. My whole channel has been based on calling Harbor Freight for what it is. I have a Northern metal old school oil reel, and it works just fine for me. Yes, there you go, Armin. I know that I do work for a couple companies. There's a couple people that have tried to say that I don't, but I do some R&D for some companies off camera that I never talk about. And that's why I support those companies. Even though I don't show a lot of their products, but they send me stuff to do R&D. And then I send it back to them. I don't keep it. I don't own it. I just use it. And that's why I support them. Yes, bait and switch marketing scheme. Right. There's a lot of trickery and a lot of sales gimmicks in what and there's the other video that I did, 20,000 views on that video on Harbor Freight, where I talk about that type of stuff happening. It is, pretty much. That's the thing, reverse engineering. China, reverse engineering. There's so many companies that are out doing reverse engineering. And these live streams get me in trouble because if I wanted to do stuff with these companies, they won't do anything because they're afraid of me calling them out for it. And I'm fine with that. I'm not going to do stuff with them because of that. I've been asked by 4 different companies I can talk about. And at first I did some. I was going to do some, and then I said, "Hey, look, I'm not in it." That's a tool organizer. Yes, that is a guy. That's the guy in Florida who's building them himself, 100% on his own. I know you don't, but everyone else. Yes, exactly, Wesley. I just try to be different. That's all I try to do. Exactly. They try to give you coupons. They fast talk you. It's no different than power tools, guys. I just had this conversation with a guy at the shop tonight. Guys, a lot of these power tools, the warranty, people get hung up on the warranty. But the batteries, they're only selling you the batteries now with most power tools. I will even include Milwaukee into this because I don't care. 5-year warranty on the tool. Yes, sometimes you might run into an instance where that warranty will be helpful. But at the end of the day, look at the price of the batteries on these tools, okay? Look at the price of these batteries. If they sell you tools or batteries at $80 a piece, okay, a lot of these tool kits, you get 2 batteries in them, and they can get you to buy batteries for all those tools. The warranty is nil. It doesn't mean anything. You're gonna have to replace batteries on those tools throughout the lifetime of the tool. And they're making the money off the batteries. That's where they're making the money. Yes. Pat Clark Barnes, I would agree with that too. They're successfully monopolizing the market. You're 100% correct. They're getting away with it. They're tricking people into believing it, and they're monopolizing the market. You're 100% right. They're being successful with it. And that's why the tool industry is getting corrupt. Is because people are getting away with these sales tactics, which they're messing with you. You know, I mean, you can look at any one of these power tools. Why does the power tool always seem cheap without the tool? Well, that's because they make the money on the batteries. If they can sell you 2 batteries, let's say at $80 a pop, that's $160. Sometimes in that case, most of the tools are only $160. Tony Tool Time, that's exactly the example I used, was Ryobi. Ryobi has one of the largest lines of tools out there, and I don't own any Ryobi, but I do own Craftsman, which are basically the same as Ryobi's. They have one of the broadest tool lines out there. I mean, you can get even heaters and all sorts of stuff. And Harbor Freight prices keep going higher and higher if we're going to pay $30 and less on a name brand cordless tool. Yes, Bama Boy, I looked at the Bauer stuff and Hercules and whatnot, and I was actually like, man, after you do some real math, you can buy Milwaukee just as cheap. Yes, there you go, Pool Medic. Smart guys get it. But there's a lot of people that don't because they get cooked into that sales, that marketing gimmick. Thank you, Benjamin Smits. Congratulations. That's pretty cool. You're basically a neighbor. St. Louis. Yeah, I've heard good look out of the Craftsman. I will say that I've heard a lot of bad things too. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Tarek. Yeah, the tags are exaggerated and the price. They compare it to Milwaukee now. A lot of that stuff. There you go, Ballistic. They spend more on the stickers and the molding than the actual battery costs. You can rebuild your own battery, probably cheaper than you can actually buy a new one for. Interstate used to rebuild them. Interstate battery places used to rebuild batteries for tools. And I remember I took in my old Snap-on tools, and they would rebuild the batteries, and it was like $20. Milwaukee burnt me, came out with the V8 lithium ion, and eliminated the M18 line. There you go. And that's what they do. When they're not making enough money, they switch it up. Cordless tools are a big, huge market. I was only joking about the welder Dental. Buying Snap-on is a cult and crackhead. Harbor Freight stuff is okay. I just don't like them because they put American tool companies out of business. Sears, Craftsman, USA, and Armstrong. Yeah. Batteries Plus is what it is now, I think, isn't it? Well, I guess Interstate's still around too, but yeah, Batteries Plus. There you go. You can take your batteries into Batteries Plus and get your batteries rebuilt on your cordless tools. Why would you do that versus buying a new battery? You're getting the same battery inside with a newer housing. Big deal. Wrap it up with electrical tape. Make it look pretty again. I have had it done. I'm pretty sure it was Batteries Plus. It used to be called something else. I thought it was Interstate at one time. When I had my old Snap-on ones built, it was like $20. Duct tape. There you go, yeah. All you care about is that tool working. They won't rebuild lithium ion. There you go. Nothing from anything new. Well, I know you can buy the 3,500 milliamp lithium ion batteries, and you can rebuild them yourself with a little bit of soldering. I can tell you that much. So, you know, all you got to do is be willing to tear that pack apart. A little bit of heat gun work, a little bit of soldering. It's not that hard to rebuild your batteries. Yeah, NiCads is where I've had a lot of NiCads rebuilt. Interstate used to be the shit before all the battery companies. Now you only have East Penn and Johnson Manufacturing for batteries. We got into a deep discussion tonight, fellas. I'll tell you what. I opened up a whole new can of worms with that. Well, fellas, 2.5 hours. Here's a little tip for all the 30 years as a tech. Some spare tools you have, 4 of anyway. To one of us guys to try to start out as a tech. I was helped out. Yes, Bama boy, completely agree. Pass down your tools to the next generation. It definitely is awesome. I definitely try to help out guys. I've gave stuff to guys and I don't want to see stuff waste, and I don't want to see new tech struggle. We have a big shortage in this country of people that are just constantly struggling. I have to sleep in a couple days. I haven't slept in a couple. Wow. Thank you, Don Brooks. Appreciate you. Coken's awesome. Armin, I love my Koken stuff. Quality shit. You can't beat it. It's a snap. It's as good as Snap-on. In fact, their Wobble Plus sockets or Wobble Plus extensions are somewhat. Oh yeah, yes. Oh, I'm never gonna live that one down, am I? Oh. I like Mac. I like Cornwell. My favorite 3 companies are Snap-on, Mac, and Cornwell. I can't discredit them. I really like Mac, Cornwell. The thing about it is buying from a company that manufactures their own tools. You have places like Wild that manufacture their own tools here. You have AJ manufacturing tools here. You have tool companies in America that are still Sears. Hopefully something comes up at the Sears plant that they build in Dallas. We got to support those and get that back on the map. Yeah, we have to because we're not getting very much interest. I can tell you firsthand that it's really hard. I'm seeing a very big disinterest in young mechanics wanting to get into it. The thing is, pay is a big thing, obviously, but I think that can be overcome. And unfortunately, it's going to cost the consumer in the end. Yeah, SK, Ideal Industries. At the end of the day, guys, we're going to have to, what's going to end up happening, just remember I said this now, in the mechanic industry, you're going to see, in your lifetime probably, most of you, are going to see shop rates go up to $200 an hour because of lack of being able to have help in the shop. Yep, Craftsman is definitely, Stanley bought Craftsman when they went out of business. Have to put in more than you get back. That's exactly right. Jeremy, I definitely see that. There is a lot, Gary Crafter, that is a good question because trades they're suffering and they're paying people more and more and more and more and more money for these trades. Skilled trades are definitely. They used to be $35 an hour when I started. Yeah, I'm not going to say I didn't make, there was a deal. My pay won't go up, cheap shop owners. And Rooster R, I don't understand that. These cheap shop owners are going to lose out. They're going to lose good techs to guys like me. Ford dealer in SoCal, 175. Yeah. Well, and there's always a trend that comes from the West, too. So that right there, that tells me a lot. If they're charging 175, they're charging 150 here. You know, we're only $50 away. Yep. Well, everybody wants to be a computer programmer and all that. First, only after trade school, and then they can do whatever they want. My kids aren't going to college. First, only there after they go to trade school. That's pretty awesome. Critical thinking first. You know what? Teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever. Give a man a fish for a day, he's going to eat for a day. Yeah, Chris Ka. Ha! I know, professional. Look on YouTube. It's crazy. I mean, guys are going to be making $30 an hour. For top tier techs, are going to be making $30 to $40. They're already offering guys $40 an hour around here for techs. If I had a standalone technician who'd worked and didn't need any help, and he could fix cars for 8 hours straight, $40 an hour would not be out of the question. Jeremy, she's worth $20 an hour already at 15. Ha! Yeah, 50-50 is definitely... We're going to see. We're going to see. Guys, I got to wrap it up. I'm getting tired of sitting here. I'm getting antsy, and I got some stuff to do. So, I got to wrap it up. Jeremy Schaub, you were the man of the night. Appreciate you guys all stopping by. I was told Japanese tools are made so well because they only put out tools that are... Yes, Japanese are very, very... Chris Koss, you can go look at his channel. You'll see the quality. You look at there's very little imperfections. You make your money back off a tech in a heartbeat. Exactly, Gary Crafter. I'm not trying to get filthy rich. Okay? I want to give a guy a good living and be able to make a decent living myself. I'm not trying to be filthy rich off of somebody's back. That's what we've lost. That's what we lost sight of. Yeah, Power Stroke Dude, I don't know what happened to Joey tonight. I told him, asked him how he was doing. I just haven't bothered him. But hopefully I can get a hold of him and we'll see. He said he was okay. He didn't say much tonight, so I don't know if he's feeling too good. But appreciate all the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate all the super chats. Once again, you guys are awesome. Had a good discussion. I appreciate you guys. Turnings by Turner, appreciate you, buddy. Oh, you already sent it. Well, thanks, John. That's good. I didn't have to deal with that. I got a gift certificate for him. I got to get to him. So, anyways, guys, knock it out this week. Remember to be proud of who you are. You know, out there's guys like me that appreciate you. I know you guys work hard. I know that there's not a lot of people that appreciate you. Wherever you're at, wherever you're working, I know you guys work hard. And you guys literally are great people, and I'm here for you. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Ring the bell. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks a lot.